Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life, and I have another top 10 video for you guys. This time, I am doing my top 10 Frat Pack movies. Just like the previous top 10 list, where I talked about the Brat Pack and my top 10 movies of theirs, I'm going to give you the Frat Pack members and then my top 10 movies featuring at least two of those members in the movie. Pardon me. So, without further ado, here are the Frat Pack members. You have Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, Jack Black, Vince Vaughn, John C. Reilly, David Kushner, Paul Rudd, and Leslie Mann. Those are the current Frat Pack members. People basically who did movies in the mid to late 90s and early 2000s. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you my top 10 list featuring at least two of those members in each movie. Now, before I get to the top 10 list, I do have some honorable mentions I'll go through real quick. And they are The Cable Guy, The Third Wheel, Starsky and Hutch, Meet the Fockers, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Blades of Glory, You, Me, and Dupree, Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3, Night at the Museum 2 and 3, Little Fockers, The Big Year, The Watch, The Internship, This Is the End, and Sausage Party. All great movies, just couldn't make my top 10 list. But starting in at number 10 is Meet the Parents, where you have Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson. And you're going to have several movies featuring those two Frat Pack members. But Meet the Parents is a great comedy. There is a trilogy, which the second and third movies are good, but the original one is by far the best. Add in Robert De Niro as well, along with a great supporting cast, and you have a great movie. This came out in the year 2000, and what a way to kick off the year 2000 with Meet the Parents. Number 9 is Night at the Museum. This, again, is a trilogy, but the original movie to me is the best of the three. Again, you have Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller in the movie. Stiller is a night watchman, night guard. And then Owen Wilson is one of the characters that comes alive at night in the museum, which I thought was a great idea for a movie. And so, yeah, Night at the Museum comes in at number 9. Number 8 is Step Brothers. We have John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell in the two leads, whose parents, Will's mother and Riley's dad, in the film, they get married, and so they're stepbrothers. They don't get along at first, but eventually form a great friendship and bond, and it makes for a great movie when you have these two in it. Now, Holmes and Watson, real quick, is a movie that they did, but it wasn't well received from critics and a lot of fans. But I found it to be pretty funny. Not as bad as people think it is, but it is the weakest of the three movies by far. But Step Brothers comes in at number 8. Number 7 is the original Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black is great voicing the Panda. You have Jackie Chan. You have a great voice cast in this trilogy, which I absolutely love. And I most recently just watched this trilogy, and I had a blast with it. And they're supposed to be making more movies, but they're only going to do it if Jack Black is coming back as the voice of the panda. So I hope we do get some more of those movies. That'd be really nice. Number 6 is Dodgeball. Here we have a great cast. You have Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Justin Long, Christine Taylor, Jason Bateman, Gary Cole, appearances by Chuck Norris, David Hasselhoff. It just makes for a hilarious movie. And it is a great game that I used to play when I was little in school. I had a blast playing dodgeball. And I can admit that I was actually really good at it too. But yeah, Dodgeball is a great movie. The only scene I don't like in it now is the scene with what's his name, the bicyclist that cheated, uses steroids. Hell, I can't even remember his name. But I don't like that scene anymore because he lied, he cheated, and it's just disgraceful in my opinion. But enough of that. Dodgeball is number 6. Number 5 is Knocked Up. You have Leslie Mann, Paul Rudd, and you got just a great cast with those two. I love Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann in the movie. They're married and they're bickering back and forth. It's great. You got Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, Jason Segel, or Segal. I can't remember if I pronounced that. You have appearances by Harold Ramis as well, along with Joanne Kearns, I believe it is. But this is an hilarious movie. I can't remember the name of the female lead in the movie, the girl that gets pregnant. I could see her name, Katherine Heigl. I believe that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's Katherine Heigl. Because wasn't she in that TV show with Patrick Dempsey? I'm drawing a blank on that too. But anyway, it has a great cast. It's freaking hilarious. It's definitely one of my favorite comedies of all time. And it comes in at number 5. Number 4 is Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Again, you have Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly in the two leads. Shake and Bake. Along with that, you got Gary Cole in the movie, who plays Ferrell's dad. The love interest for Ferrell is, what is her name? Linda Cardellini, I believe it is, that plays the love interest. And you got a great cast, a great movie. Michael Clark Duncan, of course. David Kushner is in it as well. Plays Will's pit crew. And it just makes for a funny ass movie. I love the movie. I did think they overdid it a little bit with Ferrell running around in his underwear. I think one scene was enough. But whatever. Still a great movie. Number 3 is Old School. This movie, you have Vince Vaughn, Luke Wilson, Will Ferrell, Sean William Scott, Andy Dick. Just, you got a great cast. Leah Remini is in it as well. And it just makes for a great movie. You got Snoop Dogg in the movie as well. And you have these older guys wanting to start a fraternity. And they invite all these other kids from the college and even people who are not in college to join the fraternity. Blue is one of my favorite characters. He has some really funny lines in the movie. And then, of course, Will Ferrell is just classic in it as well. When he gets shot with that tranquilizer dart, that's one of the funnier scenes. But yeah, Old School comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Now, the sequel was okay. This first movie is freaking hilarious. You have Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, and David Kushner doing the channel news. Christina Applegate wants to be an anchor woman as well. She does a great job in this movie. And it's just a blast to watch. You have Luke Wilson and Ben Stiller when they have that fight in the alley with the different news crews. They did the same thing in the sequel, which I thought was pretty cool. But the first movie is by far the better film, and it comes in at number 2. And my number 1 Frat Pack movie is Wedding Crashers. Wedding Crashers, I love this film. My favorite scene in the film is the dinner scene where Ilsa Fisher's character is given a handsy to Vince Vaughn's character, while Owen Wilson's character is telling a story about their business to Bradley Cooper and his fiancee. It just makes for a funny ass scene. You have Christopher Walken there as well, along with a great surrounding cast at the dinner table. But that is my favorite scene in Wedding Crashers. There's so many to choose from. And there's a lot of great lines in the movie. Henry Gibson is in the movie as well. He plays a priest. And it's just a blast to watch. And Will Ferrell, of course, is in the movie as well. The last 15 to 20 minutes. He is the mentor to the two on crashing weddings. But he's most recently been crashing funerals, which is really sad. But he pulls it off. And I love this movie. Could it be made today? How I doubt it, because everybody's so sensitive nowadays. But Wedding Crashers is my favorite Frat Pack film. And so there you have it. That is my top 10 Frat Pack movies. In the comment section below, give me your top 10 Frat Pack movies. If you don't have a top 10 list, then just name a few or put down what you have. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. And if you like this video, hit that like button. But I thank you guys for watching, and check you later.